Alright. Here we go. Welcome. You are sweating.
God damn it. Hold on. Put this bitch on baby.
It's just a little shine. Just a little shine.
And I have lost the weight, and I'm sitting up here like Cruella the Claw. Oh, God. Here we go. For some reason, I sound like an English lady when I get a little hot.
Welcome. We're sorry. This is the start. I'm like 5 minutes in. But anyway, welcome to Queen. It's supposed to be Queens in the back row.
Queens in the back row.
Queens in the back row.
Okay.
Because
some niggas like to point us out.
Yeah, so
in the back row.
In the back row.
The
Straggers love pointing us out in the back row. Okay.
No name shall be named.
None should be named.
But bitch, you want the docket tonight.
We sit in the back row so we won't cause attention.
Yes.
And we
won't cause any tension, honey. Here we go. I'm sorry.
Already?
Yeah.
This started
Okay. I'm not answering. Okay.
I am comedian Petty E.
I am Mahogany Soda Poet.
Okay. So this is the first episode.
It is.
So I guess this is going to be random catching up, introducing ourselves. Okay, so you're a poet. You are a poet. I have seen your poetry. I have seen your nastiness, I should say.
Oh, gutter escape.
Yeah.
Oh,
you are disgusting. Like,
hold on, bitch. Wait a minute.
Because as a Christian church woman, I cringe when I listen to your poetry and clutch my pearls and be like, I know the devil in his mouth. But my family ain't got that bad yet. With your poetry,
them ain't pearls, bitch, them is pop. You know me. And my lyrical nastiness.
I'm talking about like you know how to make sucking dick sound so elegant.
Well, goddamn. I talk about the clitoris too.
I was getting there.
The value of fellatio in this day and time.
You started the poem about the coochie.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know where I was going to be going with that. Yeah. But the trip you took me on, it was magical.
I'm glad.
It was magical. It made me realize I was gay because half those words I didn't know.
Conolingo. I mean, it's clitoris.
Yeah, I didn't know what's
clitoris. You know, vulva.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I had to Google.
I love these words.
I learned what the vulva was. Mm-hmm. And don't click image or videos when you Google vulva.
Nope. Not both.
Just listen to the AI talk to you.
So I'm going to be driving up in a Volvo, scare the hell out your ass. Don't do that. These are not alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic.
They're little spritzers, you know? Yeah, little spritzers. Diabetic.
He made them.
Recover. We all
diabetic and recovery. Oh, Lord. Yes, I have stopped drinking.
We'll hold this bill to check, bitch.
Oh, for real?
For real. Yeah. So, we are here to just give you our, area of the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I am a queen of a particular age. He's still, young and fresh.
Queen.
Oh, hell no. that baby been rocked up.
Thank you.
That baby been rocked.
I've been waiting for somebody to say that to me because I'm still wet behind the ears. Girl, that's calm.
Well, you ain't dry.
Exactly. They'll never dry. It's always with no.
Did you say this? I thought we was gonna wait like a little while, bitch. Like for real, we don't want to get demonetized now. Shit.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm glad nobody is saying it anymore that I'm like a little wet behind the ears. You know what I'm saying?
And wet behind the ears.
You said what?
Okay.
What? Sometimes you gotta let them shoot it. wherever.
Okay, then.
Backshots.
Okay, then.
I'm telling you, backshots get the back of his head.
What you tell me? How you think this grew so much? Oh, okay. So, baby, I be in there like waiting for my arm to fall off from my mahogany. Anyway,
that's why I wanted. That's the first thing I wanted to ask. Where did mahogany come?
Well, one of my favorite albums is Mahogany. Like Mahogany Soul by Angie Stone. One of my favorite movies growing up is Mahogany. And way back in the day, back on, little A4A and BGC, I chose the name Mahogany, on there because, I was doing it. Like, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was like,
so for the real baby queens, what is BGC?
BGC.
And A4A.
So, back in the day, circa 2000 all the way to 2010. Hold on, bitch. Back in the day, I am 40. I'll be 41 this year. So, I was a late bloomer. I didn't, embrace my sassiness until, a little into my, early 20s, whatever. In church, still in the church and everything, but, you gotta love yourself and love everybody. I wouldn't get no love from nobody. So, I ventured online. BGC stands for Black Gay Chat. It was in the era of College Club. A4A stands for Adam for Adam. We had, what else did we have, honey? We had, we still had Yahoo Messenger. So all of those, young queens in the city, would get on those to be social because it was really kind of a dangerous time to be Black, gay, and, not completely out back then. Like, we all remember, not to be too serious, what happened to, like, James Earl Ray, and all that stuff. And there was a lot of, like, kind of low-key violence in the city for gay youth. And it was not a nice time. But fast forward now, honey, queens are in everywhere. And they charge you for everything.
Yeah.
All this shit is free.
Okay, now, let me just go back. You said BGC stands for what?
Black Gay Chat.
Okay. I didn't think that.
What's
Big Gay Cop or Black Gay Cop? I thought the C stand for cop.
Okay.
And that's not a joke. I honestly, it's a lot of bleeps.
Thank you. Bitch, if I'm on my best behavior.
No, actually, I said we shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like with this podcast, I could just like, I don't have to be conservative.
I don't like other comedians. Artists sit high. So and we don't have oddness.
We don't.
Okay.
This is how
it's okay, Areola. We still got love for
you. Wear your boobs.
Areola Huffington. That's gonna be your stage name. You know who you is. I got love for y'all.
I'm a friend of the show. Not in that way. Not in that way. See how you guys said that? Yes. We go ahead. So I feel like as a comedian, especially black, like as a Black gay comedian here in Jackson, Mississippi, I have to really put on a full armor when I go out. Like even to the grocery store, I have to put on this tough, bow-legged exterior.
But people will come up in a minute, hey girl, how you doing? Hey, look, bitch, at the end of the day, I'm still a man.
I'm still a man.
Still a man.
So if you don't know me, if you don't know me, you don't get the right kind of girl.
And it's kind of intrusive a lot when, you see people outside of the race do it. Because the thing is, yes, I'm gay, yes, I'm Black, but I'm going to forever ride or die for my Black women.
Yeah.
Because Black women are some of the most, not even misunderstood, but misquoted, judged, just like I hate disrespected. If a Black woman, and I've seen it so many times in the workplace, if you have a African American woman, don't even have to be of a particular age. If she's smart, won't take no mess. Intelligence speaks up for herself. She's labeled, oh, she's a black bitch.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
In HR most of her career.
That's how it is. And it becomes an HR problem.
Yes, it does.
Now, traditionally, black gays and women have always been close.
Yeah.
You know, now we do have what is known as fag hate. We don't care.
I've heard that in a while. I have had several, and no lie, some of them go far.
Too far. I know some we just work with, but we ain't gonna, but that's okay because they struggle us. But anyway, yeah, like they will. And this is the thing. It's one thing to be like not even be open to and be comfortable. But it's another thing to be disrespectful and just low-key annoying as hell.
Yes.
Like, girl, yes, not. And I see you talking to your friends over there. None of that comes. Yes, like, go step in front of the bus.
Because if you do pay attention, the girls, the gays, do it at a certain time, at a certain place. Not everything is a gas moment. Sometimes it's just
and I really hate that shit because I rarely use any of that shit. I use it.
I call it bagging out.
I do, but at certain points, like it's special occasions. If I'm a little lit up, I just did my thing on stage with us, like, yes, bitch. But it's not even, just with me, like, we all, topic number one, film.
Film.
Just an overall view of films. Straggett, and now Straggett is a straight man.
Thank you.
Now, we're not coining this term because we're not going to get sued. This is a wonderful term that is used by the illustrious, bustrious Miss T.S. Madison. And Mr. Craig.
And Fag Talk.
And Fag Talk, which we are a fan of. And,
yes.
And it's PHAG.
Yes.
Talk. And we are fans of 100. I've been blogging ever since MySpace. You're a bitch old. I know.
That's crazy. Oh, that's when this song came out. What is it? My story song. You know what I'm talking about.
Which one?
This is my story. So I know.
You talking about the gospel song?
No. The sad song with the dude that killed himself after he released the song. Like hey, look.
It's just looking kind of good, right?
I know.
Look at it.
You wear your titties with
it ain't that curly hair. It's straight.
It's kind of straight.
Stop
distracting me.
You distracted me with the tits. I'm just saying. I ain't had nothing. Jesus was here. Anyway, I've been on sabbatical.
As you can see, I am the Christian woman in this friendship.
Yeah, a real Christian woman. That big ass spot on that bitch's feet. Christian Dior. Okay, I'm sorry.
So his name was I think it was Sean McGee or Shane McGee, SEAN Sheen McGee. But it's called My Story. It was about how like his parents, pushed him out the house and different stuff. And like it's a real I'm gonna play it for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it for you.
But he ended up killing himself?
He did. He ended up committing suicide right after he released the song. It was sad for him.
Oh, yeah.
So when you say film, I consider myself very feminine, but I give off angry masculinity. Like it's not even toxic, it's just angry.
This is what I've always hated when it comes to our community. And this has no age barrier, no particular age. Film guys in our community are always disrespected and automatically thought to be the bottom.
Yeah.
And we all know the bottom is. But I hate that the community, which spreads to the straight and other communities, look at film guys as inferior.
Yeah.
When we all have filmed out.
Yes. Yes.
As many dudes I see in the club, as many straight men I see that think Kevin Gates is a second coming, and if Kevin Gates came in and just spoke to them, they would all just bust right in their pants.
You know
it's
what?
a hot mess. It's femininity. There's nothing masculine in you looking at another man. This man is sagging, got his ass out. And you can counsel me because I'm barely on the internet anyway. But when you listen to him talk, it's like a toddler that has autism. Yeah. Like, he's somewhere on the spectrum. And I'm not talking about the autism spectrum. I'm talking about the dumbass spectrum. Yeah, because I will not degrade autism with Kevin Gates. I will not lower autism because there is some really brilliant autistic people out there.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at autism. I'm laughing at the fact that you are saying that if there's a spectrum, there's autism and then there's Kevin Gates.
Dumbasses. David Banner has recently entered that spectrum. Our forever once mother, what's the bitch name from Pose?
Don't say not Dominique.
Hell no,
it's my
Billy Porter. We need sister to fix the bottom row of teeth and get them dry ass wigs out of there.
I was gonna say something. I don't want to say something about the teeth, but I was gonna say something about the crunchy wig. You making way too much money, or has made way too much money to not, and then you're around too many drag queens and pumps to not have your wig looking right when you like on TV.
The wig looks like you just called Tina.
You should have been not Tina Turner.
Hell no, just Tina. Like Tina from I'm talking about Tina. What was that? A camel? Tina, come get some ham. Yeah. What's that movie with that dude? Napoleon Dynamite. He looks like a fucking camel.
For representation, and especially representation after the show ended, it was like not only was you doing interviews crunchy, you were doing other shit crunchy. It was like Pose was just for you, and you might have wanted to not be as famous afterwards. But shit, you really fucking.
I'm like this. This is what happens when you don't go to your dentist. The bottom of his teeth.
And I wasn't doing the show.
This the thing. I'm not discounting nothing Billy Porter has done because I love his voice. Mm-hmm. And one of my favorite songs ever is from The First Wives Club, the original soundtrack, where they're all kind of trying to find each other. I forgot the name of the song, but it is a beautiful love song.
That's not the
Heaven's on the way from. Like it is literally. I don't want to say the wrong one, but it is like in the middle of it, almost. It's past the climax. Goldie Hawn's character is getting sober, throwing herself away. Mm-hmm. It's right before they all come together and decide to open up the center for, domestic abuse in honor of their friend. Mm. And it's a beautiful love song. And the video is beautiful. And I think it was back when Billy, I don't think he ever tried to portray just straight, but he wasn't exactly out.
So I have seen him before.
Yeah, like 90s. Like he did beautiful ballads in the 90s. Now, fast forward to Pose, and he was such a positive figure. And that's why we can't get characters. I want to say we can't see celebrities as certain characters. We have to separate the character from the actual person.
You know what? And with Pose, a lot of us had a hard time, even Dominique herself had a hard time separating the character from the person. Now, do I want Billy Porter to be his character? Yes.
But see, Billy portrayed himself as a part of Pray Tell. And
that's what
he portrayed himself because he said he wished Pray Tell would have made it to get the, because he has come out and said that he was, he's HIV positive, Billy Porter. He said that Pray Tell died right before the new age of antibiotics. He said he wished Pray Tell would have just held on a little bit longer as far as the character.
Yeah.
Because I think he said it in a nutshell, it mirrored his own journey. Mm-hmm. But some of the shit that he has done has not just hurt gay culture, but the culture in general. You're kissing Donald Trump's hand. Okay, and that dry ass weed.
No lie, I honestly feel like we should separate our people that we like, our famous people that we like, and let them have their own.
Do we still like them though?
Not them crunchy ass weed.
Exactly.
But I like Billy Porter. I feel like we should separate their politics from who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know politics
is a part of it though. This
know.
Bitch got on Trump underwear.
See, I be trying to save people.
Save who?
I
You ain't got No, deport that bitch. Oh, not the queen. The queen of what?
Now we taking her crown.
Who she the queen of?
Frap. Well, she the current reign.
Did you say Frap?
It might have sounded like I said.
I thought you said Frap. Yeah, make her the queen of Frap. Flat ass booty. Oh, busted ass Barbie.
Oh my God! We want people.
Out of the abundance of the petty, did your mouth speak? Hallelujah. You said Frap. You heard me. You better not get this shit out.
I said rap. She's
the saying Frap.
She is the current reigning queen of rap.
This bitch reign ended in 2021.
Moving on.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know you were a fan.
I am a barb. I'm a barb that's a part of the Beehive and the Navy. And since Beyonce and Rihanna are hugging in public now, I can be a part of the Beehive and the Navy. What did you think about the Met Gala?
So the Navy is the Rihanna.
Rihanna Navy, yeah.
I thought they were like, I thought they were called something else.
No, like she said it like one time, like in the Navy, yeah.
See, let me explain the type of gay that I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have Aretha Franklin records. I have Phyllis Hyman. As you see, this is the beautiful Angela Bofield.
You think it was an old queen?
From like 2012 all the way to 2018, I didn't listen to no type of popular music except for Glorilla and Cardi B.
Oh no, wait. So you listened to Cardi B and you're refusing to give Queen Nicki her crown.
I gave Nicki her crown when she did I Can Have This Moment for Life.
Okay, yeah.
That's my version of Nicki I like. I love when Nicki went natural because she is beautiful.
Yeah.
This new era Nicki, where you're refusing to give Queen B, I'm talking about the original Queen. I'm talking about the Queen, the overall Queen of rap, even though you know she got a lot of Tupperware now. Lil' Kim, she refuses to give that lady
the only reason I give Kim a fucking flower is because she was fucking Biggie. And that was a lot.
Look now. Look.
He was disrespecting her. He put his hands on her.
Girl.
He hit face.
You gonna look now.
He hit face, but you hit Kim.
Now, if you miss Kim next week, I don't know what's gonna happen.
But I do give it to Lil' Kim because I've listened to like some of her old stuff. And
let's hold on right there now. There's one thing that I'm not going to give Lil' Kim credit for because Lil' Kim had ghostwriters.
No.
She did. And it was a running joke like Kim can come back and be current. Whoever the fuck she had to write La Bella Mafia and all these other classic albums, get them bitches back. So you can be more than a joke.
You don't think it was like Biggie, like Papoose did for Remy?
I mean, I'm sure Biggie had some type, I love music, but I stay in my lane because we know a lot of musicians who,
I tell you, my whole 2 albums are AI.
Oh,
and they sound good.
Yeah.
I perform them and everything. I perform the song.
Like I've been making AI videos way back in the day.
Now, see, I want to make real music videos with the songs, but...
Oh, I was talking about the other type of videos.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Ooh, the Digitech webcam, girl. Let's take them back.
Okay. I feel like as a poet, you do have a major right in music because music starts with poetry. Or am I not going to feel like?
To me,
you gotta write the song. And it gotta rhyme like a poem before you put it
this
on
thing, I don't think it. I like for my I have 3 lines. Like I like for my stuff to rhyme. I do. Are
we getting exclusive?
No, honey. This is just I'm trying to see the stuff in this book. Some of my old poems because I probably tore it out. Never mind. You know, I'm a random old bitch. I like to dig and shit. But I think I might have some in here. Let me see. Is there some in here?
I like the books. I like the books.
Yeah, I love little colorful ass journals and shit. You know, they you can be what is this? Oh, that's when I went to that Harry Potter concert. Look at me having a full fledged Alzheimer's moment on camera. Anyway, oh my god. What? Okay, back to you. I mean, and music and poetry. This is me. I know. I'm not editing it out. I have like random, you know, like. Ooh, but that was going with what you was talking about. Yeah, you just got distracted by Harry Potter. And that over here. We're not searching. Bitch, put that on. Clock it. Oh, I have one of these in my car. Clock it. Clock it. See, Mark? Clock it. That's how you clock. That's how you clock. I say it, bitch, clock. Yeah, we called your name, Mark. B. Williams. You know, bitch, it's classic. I never get to wear these. Wear them, shit. It's distracting. How is it distracting? Because we're doing the podcast. It's with our fingers. How the fuck is this distracting? Well, give it here. Acting like a fucking stragging. So, how do you feel about the connection between poetry and music? There would be no poet in me without music. Like my mom really, and it's a bad story, but my mom got me like Whitney Houston, cassette tapes. She would play her Shirley Brown records in the morning. When we would get up, you know, so I'm hearing, you know, Marvin Sease, Little Milton. One of my favorite songs is of Shirley Brown is it's called what is it? Into the Light. Look, Joy and Pain, just because of the melody, the pianos and the the rising of the sound, and then it just if y'all aren't like hip to Mississippi blues, I'm talking about real Mississippi blues artists, especially like Denise LaSalle, people like that. Go do your research. Like, yes, the singing was so, but those damn percussions, they had like old like live bands, they were performing like, and there's a performance. I'm trying to think, is it in Greenville? It's on YouTube, and it's like 1995 or 96. Got Shirley Brown, Denise LaSalle. I think even Johnny Taylor is on there, but it's on YouTube. Some of the best singing and music you will hear. Now, back to answer your question. I could not do poetry without music because the way I see things in my head, I picture the song and like I see pictures with the song, even if it's just not a video. Like one of the best things that I ever did was say forensic speaking. I still have stage fright till this day. But when I get on stage and get into that mode, the fear goes away and I'm just in it. Like sometimes I ad lib my poetry. Just because I love the different aspects of the human body. I love the different aspects of the female body. There is nothing more beautiful to me than a like beautifully thick black woman. Curves. I don't give a damn about stretch marks. Hell, I got them right there. I ain't even hearing no baby. But the different shapes, the different hairstyles. I love black women because I love my mom. I will ride or die for black women until the day that I leave this earth because they are unique. they're the reason why I love music, writing, reading, all that stuff. So I say all that to say, if I never listened to like Whitney Houston and even MC Hammer, like I used to run around the house when MC Hammer Too Legit to Quit came out. I still remember I was humming that before I really knew the words. So I'm like, 2 or 3 years old, hearing not knowing that that's me catching it. Like when I'm in choir, how I remember notes is I can hear them. I can't play the piano, but I can mimic notes. If that makes sense.
Yes, yeah.
And when I write my songs like, I'm singing them. Like I write stuff because I was so blessed to come up in the era of Brandy, Britney Spears, like pop, R&B, and then neo soul. If you were blessed to come up in and even back when you had Seven Studios, Underground 119.
I only heard of these places.
Like
I know Britney Spears.
Yeah. But just seeing, I just say the scenery in Jackson, like in the 2000s, the culture, everything, even from like the Mississippi Mass, the music was so different then, and the culture was just, it was amazing. That fueled me to want to continue my poetry. But the one thing I can say about poetry, you have to find your inspiration.
Yeah.
I would write some of my best poetry when I was going through trauma. And we're going to talk about that in future podcasts. The unhealthy relationship of being Black, gay, and male and traumatic events.
So we were definitely that, yeah.
Yeah,
because that deserved that. I feel like that deserved its own episode.
And you're going to give your perspective because traumatic events and comedy is one of the same.
One of the same. I wouldn't be able to get on stage if I didn't have trauma. I gotta tell you, most of my jokes come from trauma. My niece and nephews are my biggest trauma. I'll just lay it out. I love them. they are because they're bullying. They bullying.
Where they learn it from?
I didn't teach them that. I taught them to bully other people, not me.
Karma. It's your gay karma. It's drama. It's drama.
So, because I ain't gonna lie to you, it's hard to laugh at trauma while you're in it. But you can always flip it to make a good joke, and why not make a good joke and get paid for it?
And you can always flip it to make good spoken word material. Mm-hmm. One of my pieces, and it's not a freaky piece. Most of my poetry started out as kind of narrative-like stuff, and it's called The Room. Talks about the different generations of my family that are no longer here. I lost matriarchs very young in life. Lost my mother between my junior and senior year of high school. So I had to come to Jackson as an independent student. I'm going to put pen to paper and put this in a book one day. But all of that culminated in some of my most, if I want to call them deep or visual poetry. When I, grew to be a certain age and, went to therapy and started dealing with all of the traumatic stuff that happened to me, unpacking it and realizing so much of it was not mine. It was passed down.
Yeah.
I couldn't write anymore. There was a period of about 2 years where I couldn't come up with nothing new. And it's because when I would write, I would go back and revisit that dark place. Bring up all that other stuff. And I eventually had to learn to tell myself, you got to stop dwelling in these spaces because eventually you're going to get stuck there.
Yeah.
And I did. Like it was a period where I got laid off. Like I had just graduated Jackson State. I got laid off from my very first professional job in 2009. Had people that was around me, but wasn't really for me. I learned very quickly that when you're shining, you know, and when you are a light, you can have people to come to siphon that off. And I kept giving myself. And when it came time for me, for my cup to be refilled, I was on empty. And for about 2 or 3 years, my very first apartment became a prison. And I'm not ashamed to say it because this is meant for somebody. Mm-hmm. I was in South Jackson, but I was never a product of my environment. I got a bus route, learned that bus, will come up to North Jackson, go to the movie, start going out, just getting out the house. Because for a minute, I was majorly depressed. I would sit up in the room and be like, you know what, if I passed away, it was going to be a few days before somebody found me. And it was just that, headspace. But you know what? I did pass away. I kept waking up every day. And at some point, I had to say, okay, God still is keeping me here for a reason. What is it? Maybe it's just to live and keep on going. And sure enough, went back to school, online, got my master's, started going out. Most people rent cars just for, going out of town.
Yeah.
I rented a car just because I had never did it before during that time.
Yeah.
And it had been so long since I had actually driven because, very first car was stolen as soon as I got off campus, moved out south. So it was taken. I called her Bessie, my little Buick, Park Avenue. But I say all that to say, that's a whole nother story, little segue. Mm. But I tell people all the time, it's okay to talk to people.
Yeah.
It's okay to get help. My family suffered from a whole lot of preventable stuff. They were from the mind frame of, didn't nothing happen to me, and nothing gonna start happening to me until people start cutting on me. A lot of stuff that my aunts and uncles passed away with could have been prevented if they had the mind frame of longevity and, preventative care and access to it. Now, a lot of it's not their fault. They were really not even one generation from the cotton field. Like my mom and my uncle picked cotton. My mom was a maid and cleaned houses, and I also helped her clean houses. So from the Delta, that's what, and I'm not ashamed of it. I am not ashamed of it. I've had jobs now where, to make side hustle, I'm cleaning bathrooms and stuff. They make that bathroom cleaner than Cinderella. And got my little dough and get on back away. Get on back away. But I say all that to say is that when I learned to move past or to stop visiting them dark places, and realize that you don't have to cry or keep on going down memory lane to understand your gift. Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, I question myself about a lot of stuff, but storytelling and telling people, and even sometimes mentoring the folks is a gift that I have because I haven't gone through this stuff to keep it to myself. Yeah. And I'm not going to keep it to myself anymore. There's a story and a testimony behind it, and that's coming a little bit later. Like I said, we're going to be sexy and poppy up in this piece, but there is ministry in what we're doing as well. Because most of all, we want you to be your authentic self, yes, but we want you to be sexy and healthy. It's too much preventative medicine and methods out here for you to go out here and catch whatever's out there. Too much. You got to stop being lazy. You got to start caring about yourself. And yes, to go out here, whether you straight, gay, or whatever, and continue to have unprotected sex, and continue to have multiple partners, and not at least get checked out, is a form of self-harm and a form of suicide. Because you're putting yourself and the other person at risk. So I say all that to say, I had to move from those dark places to continue writing. And once I did, it opened up. The sky opened up. And I've always embraced my sexuality. So, boom, boom, boom. And a very good friend of mine who I, have found kind of be a mentor in this creative space that I'm venturing into, said, when I got on stage, okay, we like that whole, Maya Angelou shit, but we know you got some freaky shit in that book.
I do.
I said, I do. I said, but are you sure?
Look, and you go.
You open the gate, honey. And
that's the thing about what you said. Yes. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like now my comedy has grown because I have grown. Because for the last 10 years, I have been like really on drugs in the streets. Like I let myself go because, like you said, like instead of talking or getting it out, I turned to drugs.
Inspiration day.
Yeah, I did. So I know like I was getting so high that I was praying when I laid down that I would wake up. And that's every time I got high. And so it wasn't until I got recently locked up and it was the other inmate that I had no choice to talk to. When I finally opened up and really started talking to him, I would never forget. It was one guy named Zach. He was gay. And like when I finally got to talk to him, we were like instantly best friends. I cannot wait till he get out so we can hang out again. But talking to him made me realize like I was doing more harm to myself than I was trying to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sidebar, self-harm can come in many forms.
Yes.
What I was doing, being a recluse, not caring about myself, spending days in bed, just not saying, Lord, I want to die, just waiting until the end. Not understanding that, you can speak life and death over yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so dark. And I remember I would post stuff on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I would go outside just so that my neighbors would see. Like sometimes I would go around the apartment complex looking like I just came from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting clothes on so people, would think I'm being social, normal.
And I was partying my ass off. Like, I think I partied harder during COVID than I did in the beginning. So, I took 2 years off comedy because I was like, my career's not going nowhere. I'm still upset about whatever I had going on. And it was time for me to really just grow out of it. And so letting that go helped me let go of the drug and the alcohol. And now I can sit in front of you and say, like, shit, comedian petty is big, bad, and better. Because I'm now realized that trauma stops. Trauma heals with you first.
Yeah.
Don't expect no apology. Don't expect no approval. You are really hurting yourself more looking forward.
And you're never going to get that closure.
No.
Because don't get me wrong. Yeah, some of the stuff is self-induced.
Mm-hmm.
But to go to the extreme of depression where I was, to go to the extreme of
anger,
whatever your form of somebody's to blame. Don't get me wrong, because we don't start out like this.
No, you don't.
As a creative spirit, as a creative person, you are a natural. I don't want to say healer.
I would say beacon of light.
Yes, you have light because that creativity has come from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
People are jealous of that light.
Yes.
Especially our own people.
Yeah.
Will see, like, I was never called the N-word by a white person first. It was somebody in my own family. Because I would come home and be like, oh, Mom, guess what? Backstreet Boys got a new album now. My mom, I love her so much because she let me be me.
Mm-hmm.
She let me listen to whatever I want to listen to. I was, regular basketball kid. Like, the one thing we had was love. That woman gave up everything for me. It wasn't until I started to get around other people that was jealous of me just existing, getting up on stage, singing, learning my voice and the range that it could go and all of that. But don't get me wrong, I do a whole lot of little karaoke. Baby, I'm classically trained. My Sacred Heart School of Honey. So, Kentucky Domino, all that other stuff.
Not the different languages. Oh, okay.
All of it. So, yeah, I play around with karaoke, but that's like therapy to me. I don't care if you can sing or not. I don't get up there for applause, but I get up there because when I start going, I love it. And I love to sit down and cheer for people, especially folks that do stuff you don't expect. I hate to be in a space where one of my favorite songs to do is Faith Hill's Just Breathe and Shania Twain's Looks Like We Made It. I thought we turned my baby. Still the one. Because I'm a 90s country fan. And country. From one time I did the song Blue by what's that girl? Blue, whatever. Oh God, never mind. I forgot. But I can't remember her name. If I wasn't thinking about it, but it was a song in the 90s. But I grew up on like VH1, Celine Dion, like all of that Mariah Carey, like vintage Mariah. I'm talking about, Hero.
Yeah. Okay, going back to feminine. Film. How film do you get when you hear one of your favorite artists? Now, I'm not saying in public, I'm saying by yourself.
I can't really hide in public either. So one of my favorite songs, the original and the remake is As We Lay by the marvelous Shirley Murdock and redone by the fabulous but weird Kelly Price. As soon as that song come on, I'm like, it's morning, it's show me. And we slept the night away. We forgot about tomorrow. And my thing is, I don't know what it is, but I've always been a hopeless romantic. Like, seeing Buffy and Angel, Phoebe and Cole.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay. Phoebe and Cole, and let's not forget Leo and Piper. Their relationship was.
But I like traumatic relationships. I like the bad traumatic
the bad boys that just goes wrong every time.
They're exciting.
They make the show.
They're exciting, Betty. They're exciting.
They make the show.
Yes. Angel and his Angelus like. Yes, Baby Gloriana's back in the day. Enrique Iglesias, honey, back in the day. God, Jesus.
You called it down. I got these fans here now.
No, it's a different type of hot right there, baby. Damn, all these little current ones, honey. I'm talking about them 90s. Strong.
Yes. Okay, so the song for me. And like you said, I recently have done it in my car in public and don't care. It is Video Phone by Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Video Phone.
Which version though?
The extended version with the remix. Yeah.
Now, one thing I love about Beyonce, that heifer has always been, even going all the way back to Ladies Leave Your Man at Home. And even back to Bills. If you remember that video, Bills, she is a master at that damn pose on the beat and then moving. Like she gives visuals. And the thing is, you got to. It's the pop. It's the pop for me. It's the pop. It's the body movement, and baby, it's that Creole. Like it's that Louisiana, and I'm talking about prior to this, baby, and that brings me back to The black it's something about a Louisiana woman. I'm not gonna name no name, but maybe these folks be beefing in these wars, honey. But their Louisiana accent and their Louisiana flavor and that Jesus.
Yes. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, every time I go to Louisiana I almost get kidnapped every time. It be men and women be trying to kidnap me. I don't know why. Don't please don't kidnap me.
I mean, one of your dreams is to get kidnapped. Like you were in a relationship with Jeffrey Dahmer.
In my mind, I was.
In your mind,
yes, I was.
Yeah.
And yes, I
was.
Henley. Why did you have to snitch on me this early?
Everybody seen this shit coming at Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, you over there just rocking, swaying, talking about that.
Jeffrey Dahmer was fine. And Dean, fine as fuck. I said it.
Oh, Jesus.
They fine. The character, the actors that played them.
You wear them damn skulls. There you go.
The actors that played them and the real people. That's what people get me construed. I'm not just talking about what I seen on Netflix. I go and Google the real people and be like, yep, that could have been me. Like I just did a whole little thing with Nature Boy, the whole little cult of Nature Boy. No lie. I was high off coon ass during that time. I would have been over there. If I would have known that was what was going on, I would have been over there. Because the beginning would have got me. Up to the end. Now, the beginning, because I know I'm all about Mother Earth and, the spirits and passing through the ancestors. That's me. So they would have got me up until
your ass right on the glory.
The fuck you hell no, because boy started calling himself God. Now see that only one religion where he just really walked this earth, and I'm pretty sure he ain't came back yet, and it wasn't him. I feel like Jesus is gonna be like fine as fuck, and we would know who that is. I said it. I feel like we won't get to Jesus from the Bible, some little nappy-headed, skinny black dude.
Thank you.
We gonna get some nappy-headed,
not Jeff Caviezel,
buff black dude.
Yeah. Like, hair like wool, skin like brass.
Thank you. What color is brass? Thank you. So we know our colors.
Color, okay. I did that for you. You gonna get me so bad.
I do want to get into what's on the table.
Okay.
Before we wrap this up.
So,
because I may like just cut out.
Okay, so I want to get demonetized, so we saving the stuff for later.
Just
you gotta
go to our Patreon for the
hello Patreon.
Once we get a Patreon.
Just nice little handcuffs with fuzzy neighbor. Got these outside of Delta, Louisiana. They so good, bro. You want to touch skin with it?
I'm scared.
What? Scared of what? Jeffrey Dahmer's coming behind? What you scared of? Shit. Scared of something.
Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm gonna change my Instagram name to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Please do.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
They to promote it.
Okay, so this is like the Lion's Den toy cleaner. Because, we have to have our toys clean when we use it.
And stop boiling your toys. Stop doing that. That's nasty. I've done it when I have my own space and my own
you can just
toys.
Just put them in a plastic bag with the little toy cleaner. Don't you put that shit in the dishwasher. No.
How you know I'm about to say that? I'm serious. How you know I'm about to say that? People have been putting... Look, there's certain stuff you just don't put in machines. You don't.
Speaking of machines. Anyway. Where they come from, G. Anyway. Yeah, so, honey, it's... Yeah, this is shiny,
okay.
So cute.
I know this episode is not particularly about sex, but I'm not going to lie to you. I have been thinking about doing S&M and BDSM. I just haven't found the person that I trust enough that when I say untie me, because you know me, When I say untie me, I mean get the fuck off me and untie me. I don't want you to think, oh, this is a part of the bullshit. No, get off me.
This is the thing. Mm-hmm. Learn your kinks first.
Okay, yeah.
Learn your kinks and try them out first. Mm-hmm. And there are many, many subcategories. Mm-hmm. Because S&M nowadays involves a lot of stuff that you would probably shoot someone if they did to you. Because these young girls, he does not own any gun. He doesn't own any guns.
None whatsoever.
Nothing but a gun in his pants.
That's it.
Nothing. That's it.
And that's my penis, and I don't have a gun in my pocket.
This ain't gonna show penis. Shit. Little mystery.
Although sometimes you gotta explain shit to folks. Explaining it to the team. He was talking about my penis, but those who you know who he talking to. So
I'm a lady.
Actually, she is a lady.
She's a lady.
She's a lady. I haven't seen her lately, but she's a lady. From what I hear, she's a girl.
I got one of them, because I got about 32 people in my head.
Yes.
It's going to be Gemini season.
You know what?
Bitch.
I'm ready to release Patricia.
Man, so I have a banner. I know I have a banner. Mm-hmm. I have, kind of like an English bitch named Maud. Like, I don't know what that is, but, I've always loved Julie Andrews. And I've loved Absolutely Fabulous.
Okay, yeah.
And Adina and Patsy. Darling.
Yeah.
Darling. I am the culture, darling. And you got Patsy sitting up in Eddie. And you got Sassy. And she calls Sassy the bitch troll from hell. Baby, if y'all don't know what Absolutely Fabulous is, no lie. Oh, God.
Absolute Fabulous. If I was tall and skinny, I feel like I would be Patsy because
you would be a good ass with all the stuff you pump inside your body, bro.
Yes. That too. And plus, Patsy do not like that little girl.
She talk about unaliving the girl. I told you to put that back in. I told you. Baby, when I say they would be canceled today, but she called these little girls a bitch troll from hell. You have to see Absolutely Fabulous. Like
you have to see it.
It predates so much shit, and
I can watch it over and over and go to sleep and wake up to it and finish watching it.
And then the movie, they kill what's the model's name? Like they low key like almost drown.
Was it the girl that she had signed to her this whole time?
I think so. Well, now, she signed them after they found her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone's getting away.
What got me was when she had the light-skinned baby. She was like, oh, and she called it mahogany. She was, my mahogany grandbaby. And I was like,
the baby. It's just the baby. And like it was a new accessory. But no, honey, this is a new accessory.
I was like,
it's a black baby, darling. It's a black baby.
I was like, this is not racist, but it's racist.
You couldn't get away with it today.
You can't.
But it was classic British comedy, and I loved it.
If I was to adopt a white baby, would I be? No, because if it's not gonna have
you'll be back in jail, exactly. You can barely raise a goldfish.
Don't say that because I accidentally killed my mama goldfish.
You almost killed your own damn self, bitch. Shit. You are here by the grace of God.
Grace of God. No, but let me tell you.
Come on, Hacker.
If that motherfucker don't just speak fucking British, it's going back to the orphanage. You know what I want? If I was going to adopt, I would
get you a Cambodian baby. Teach it the British accent. That's what Pax is. Angelina Jolie's first baby.
See, and you wonder why Angelina Jolie is looking the way she looking. The picture is driving her fucking insane.
Maybe she always been like a toothpick.
Girl, Brad left at the right time.
How you get them is how you lose.
What you mean?
She took Brad From Jennifer.
And then one of them damn adopted
Now, if the great Joan Rivers was alive today,
she would have said the same thing.
She would get all this shit together. If Wendy, come back. If Wendy was here, she would get all this shit.
Stay gone. And the only reason why I say stay gone because your last couple of years, I don't know if messing can stress you out that bad, but if that's the case, I had stopped being messing when this shit happened. Yeah. When she fell out, I was like, it's no more mess to be told.
When she did the Statue of Liberty, ooh, gee.
I was like, yo, that's what you get to be a mess. And I wonder how many other people said the same fucking thing.
Damn, Petty. Come on now.
I think they was tweeting.
They did, but still, I'm sorry, Jesus.
She's doing better now.
We had to edit that out.
She's doing better now.
No, she ain't.
She's doing better now.
Have you seen her?
No. I didn't say she wasn't rough. I just said she doing a lot better.
She rough as a brick in a river with a fucking bear.
And to be honest, I'm trying to get a hold to that son of hers. Mm-hmm.
So we appreciate you for coming to our first initial podcast.
Yes, it's one of the intro podcasts.
It's the intro, honey. Very intro.
The next ones will be more structured. Yeah. This one was just so you can see where we're coming from.
See where we're coming from, honey. Not literally. No, I missed that. But anyway,
so much out of me.
But I am Mahogany the Poet.
And I am comedian Penny E.
But wait a minute. But I don't know. Shit, I'm not that type of gay. Oh.
That one Clanky.
Okay, yeah.
That's how we started off?
I don't know. Shit, I'm looking for a fucking clock. I don't know. You're an old girl. Bye, y'all. Bye.